Hello everybody and welcome to Cecile Maiden DK, and today we're taking yet another look at Better Mart. There has once again been an update, and one of the biggest things I saw at the new update was that they now have added priority for the restockers. I am very excited to see that, so let's head into the game and see what restocker priority looks like, because maybe we're getting rid of Dumb and Dumbest when we're playing. So let's head into it and let's continue our journey. Same time, we're gonna continue and find out if we are able to get our coffee and our third restocker this time. I know we still missed some levels for getting the third one, but we should be able to get it. So let's head in and start the next day. There we go. And voila, we're going. And we should be good on restock, since I let the game restock itself before I closed down last time. I'm not sure what we miss, if there's anything we are actually urgently missing. I can't remember that. So we will start with going to the computer and check out our stock. We have everything of the green beef. We have everything of the bread. Milk and eggs, good. Yogurt, good. We're good on salt and oil for now. We're good. We could use some cheese flavored chips and some bacon chips. Let's see, cheese flavored chips, bacon flavored chips. And that's all we're out of right now. So cheese flavored chips and bacon flavored chips. That's everything we're gonna need to be up in stock. So that's not all too bad. We're almost there, so we should be able to go down here and at least add our first coffee. So when we get to 1200 or something like that, we will get our first batch of coffee. Now they should restock whatever is most urgently, the restockers. So I'm looking forward to see how that's looking. And we got the pallet stacker here now. We are all good on stock. Everything is just fantastic. So everything is so nice. I like that they added the restockers should be smart now. I'm not sure how, if it's functional or anything, but it's a beginning. It's a better beginning on something very great, because we had problems with the restockers being not too good. They were very fond of the water. Hopefully that's fixed now. Let's see. They are restocking. I'm not sure if they're restocking properly, but we will see that at some time. Yeah. Especially when we're beginning to get more people in and people are beginning to be more aggressive on the items that we will be able to see. For example, toilet paper should be one of the next items. I feel like they're restocking sugar a lot, but on the other hand, we do not have that much sugar in here. Maybe they gone from water boys to sugar boys now. So yeah, he's going to restock the meat. That's good. That meat I'm not on. Okay. And he's going to take the toilet paper. So it seems like at least there's some kind of better functionality on the restockers now. And we did get the laundry detergent last time, so that's nice as well. That's good. And yeah. They're very much ups on the flour and the sugar, but on the other hand, we do not have that much flour and sugar up, so maybe it will help if we put it on other shelves at some point. I am going to put these on these shelves up here too, and we should now actually be able to sell the shelves. We are. So now when we have shelves we're not using anymore, we can sell them off. That's nice. So now we got functionality to be able to actually sell off the shit we do not use. Now we have for our first coffee. So let's head in here and get that. And then go down to drinks and put the other one on. So when we got 700 something, we will be able to order the next coffee. The coffee, of course, is going underneath the tea. And the chips are, of course, going just over here because that's fine. We do not miss chips in store at the moment. So that's all good. Can we then sell the extra one of these as well? I'm not sure. No, it doesn't look like it. It's all okay. That was my mistake in the beginning. There we go. Put this one out here. And take the next pallet with us. That's the other chips. That's the cheese flavored chips. That one can go here. And then we got the new coffee. Let's see, let's run that in store. Right here. Arabica coffee. Let's see, going to 250 something. There we go. 80 of them on one shelf, so good. We are going to have it like the tea, where it's only one shelf for them, because that's many. There we go. Shelf is full. We've officially got our first coffee, so all good. And we're gonna need the forklift to put it up somewhere where it can nestle. They also fixed more of the look of when you're using the forklift. I'm not sure because I'm not using it that much. There we go. But they should and yeah, we should soon be able to get the next coffee as well, and then we're ready to set sails for Grader. We should really add another shelf of these to the buying list. And then just move this shelf over here. Then we should have enough space for one of these right there. And then we can begin putting stuff on that one instead. I think salt and oil is going to be a case of one shelf things as well, just as these. But for now we're focusing on primarily getting the next coffee. But it do look like the smarter restockers is working. Huh, wonderful. Good. So let's head in here. And we could of course go in here and buy a few extra shelves along. I know we're gonna wait a little more for the items then, but it's all okay. This way we are actually able to just start the next day. If they keep this up. Because, well, the bacon chips is a little under this, but they're doing very good now. I'm very surprised. I don't know what to say here. Now they're very fond of the toilet paper, but on the other hand, we do not have that much toilet paper in here in general. So I guess that's one of the reasons. Hello, Leo. Hope you're all right up there in the Highlands and the weather is grand. Oh, whitey matey. Nice to have you along. Always nice. They do look like they're happy about toilet paper now, but as I said, I think that's all about there's not that much toilet paper on one shelf. And we do have more of the bacon crisps up. So I think it's all about that. We still have one shop left. Are we gonna be able to get last things today? I'm not sure, depending on how much she's buying. She has a great deal of items here. Some coffee, for example. A lot of detergent. Let's take a look. Going good. Looking good. Well, maybe. Let's take a look. Yes. We are able to get the next things here. So that's nice. Just as the brink of the day. Then we can get the next coffee out there. We're just gonna let them do them for a moment. What are you gonna do? Bread? Well, that's okay. You're not restocked the bacon crisps yet, but that's okay. I can't be mad at it. You're doing fantastic. You're looking good. This one should be coming soon. There we go. Let's see, that's the new shelves. This is the new coffee. We will start with the new coffee. Head in shop with the new coffee. Good. We now have all the coffee we can get. Nice. There we go. And then just stack this up like a crazy gazelle. There we go. We're now officially selling coffee. There we go. And we got the new shelves ready. So now just gonna find a place to pop the coffee. Right here looks like a good place. Then we're gonna take the new shelfies inside. And then gonna do a little shop management. There we go. There we go. And this one we can put up right here. It's beginning to look a lot like a shop. That's a nice thing. Alright. Let's then move sugar over here. Clear this item. Look at this. Now we actually have two items worth on one shelf. That's sweet. That's very sweet. Let's see. The same goes with the flour. Nice. The reason why I put it up like I did here was because then I'm gonna have flour down here as well and sugar down here. Then we can have the salt going down here because as you can see that stacks in 64. We will not need 2 shelves of 64 salt. No chance. We need that. There we go. Good, clear item. Then we got the oil over here. Let's move the oil to the chop shelf. Also stacks in 68 over here, so we will only need 1 room with oil now. Then we can sell this one off. I know we do not get that much for the shelves, but they didn't cost us a lot either, these shelves in the beginning. So it's all good, it's all fine. There we go. Drop it. Drop it. And sell the shelf. Then we can take the new one here. And move it. Getting stocked here. There we go. Move it over here. This looks much better, don't you think? Then we can get this on the pallet here, move them out here, find the other pallet with the oil and put it up on there. If I can find the other oil pallet, that is. There we go. Now stop it. Oil pallet, there we go. And take this one and put it in the pallet stacker. There we go. All good. Now we can take a peek of what we're gonna need in the future. I think salt is on the list. Yeah, salt is gonna be one of the things we're gonna need. But else we do look very, very good. We should now be able to progress. We're gonna need flour, sugar, and salt. So let's go to sweet groceries here. Flour, 2 pallets of flour, 2 pallets of sugar, and 1 pallet of salt. There we go. And then I would like 2 rakes or racks. There we go. So 1400 for the next day, and then we are all set to progress further. Let's see. You're doing wonderful, sir. It looks like we are able to start the day now. We are. They have done a wonderful, marvelous job. There we go. Day 22 of this madness is beginning. Then we're gonna move the eggs at some point. And we should really move some of all this. With the noodles, when we move them to this, we don't gonna need them to be on more than 1 shelf at a time. Because the noodle stacks in very, very large quantities. You can see we got like 54 noodles just on these shelves. So I cannot believe how many they're gonna be when we put them up on these. But we will get there. For now, we're doing fine with what we're doing. And the meat looks good here. Toilet paper's fine. Laundry detergent's good. Sorry. Not good on the money department, but that will be alright. Because, well, money comes rather okay fast after we upgraded everything here. I am going to look forward to get more into the freezer, into the fridge, because right now it looks kind of sad. We only got the yogurt. I know we got this and that's a refrigerator too, but it's not able to go into the same one. We might be able to put the yogurt on the chop shelf here. We could take a look about that. Let's take a look. We are. And it stacks in very large quantities, so let's do that. Then we can clear this item out. Oh my you, then we surely do not need this one. There we go. Now we have yogurt and meat together, and we do not have this extra one standing looking sad and sorry about itself. But oh my you, that's going to take a shitload of yogurt. Okay, all fine. We're gonna run down on yogurt now, don't we? Not extensions, stock. Frozen and dairies. Now we should be fine on yogurt for now. I like we can add to cart from in here. I didn't notice that before. That's a nice one. So we're almost halfway to the point of getting new things, or at least getting restocked. What is gonna be restocked, needed to be restocked. So yeah, look at that. 104 yogurts in shop now, along with a shitload of meat, laundry detergent, pooper paper, all the snacks, all the goodies. It's beginning to look good in here now. Now it's where we can finally call it a well-functional operation, at least for the moment. We have been longing for being able to do that. So let's head into... Should we do some more? How many is going to be here? 30 instead of 9. So we're gonna put the eggs up over here instead. Clear item. That way we can manage only having one shelf with eggies. That should be all good. There we go. Well, it's beginning to look good, this is. I will not lie. I think it's beginning to look nice. We could maybe take the bread and here. Oh, hello, Shadow Dragon. And I have not gotten that far yet, but we are working on it. Right now we just got the coffee up and we're gonna have the bakery soon. And I love this game too. And I'm still very, very honored that they even considered putting me on that wall out there. I'm really stoked about it. We just got a new tea once again, so we might put... okay, we will move this coffee over here and put the new tea underneath the other teas. And congrats on unlocking the bakery. I'm looking very forward to unlocking the bakery. I hope it's really, really nice. I actually was talking about when it was only in playtest that it would be very sweet if they made like those departments in the grocery store, like bakery, butcher and such, and then in here they actually got it. So I'm looking so much forward to when I'm able to get it. Okay, we're soon there. We could take the bread and put it over here somewhere. 14 on each shelf over here. Okay, 33 over here, that's nice. These shelves are so much better than these small ones, for sure. Gonna clear out this one. There we go. Should be all good with bread. Oh, thank you very much. I'm happy people like it. I actually were very worried about it in the beginning because, well, I think it's a very thick accent. So I'm very glad people do like it. But I guess it's always like that. If it's something on ourselves, we despise it, and if it's on someone else, we do love it. I think that's just the case. There we go. Now we got bread over there. Then we could get morning breakfast down here. And we could get noodles there, maybe. We can always rearrange again. And let's see, now we got enough for getting salt and what we needed. And the new racks for out there. For our rear end of the market. Let's see up here. There we go. And then we're gonna put the new racks up here. And then we're gonna have, it's gonna begin to look like actually storage out here as well. I'm getting terrified. Okay, let's see, for the drink department we could begin to get the sodas. Or we could get the new tea because, well, that would be fitting. We got all the other teas and the coffee. So how much is the next tea? Let's see. Open me, please. That one's expensive. Oh my you. Large pack green tea. Wowza. Okay. I think we will start with the soda pops. So how much for getting the soda pops? Let's see. Pallet of you. And a pallet of you. And a pallet of you. Let's start with the first 3. And then we can get the next 3 afterwards. Because we're gonna need to rearrange a little when we get the next things as well. Oops, not right, but that's okay. There we go. Right here. And right here. It's beginning to look a lot like a warehouse. There we go, my friend. There. And that's the salt. And then we got the flour and the sugar. Sugar. Did I only buy 1 sugar by mistake? Oh my fucking god, I'm an idiot. Or did they manage to snatch the sugar out of the back of the truck? Do restockers snatch things out of the trucks? Because I'm almost certain we bought 2 sugars and this one's almost full and we were running low. So it looks like the restocker did snatch the sugar out of the truck. Are restockers allowed in trucks? Are my restockers even allowed? What are you doing with that box, sir? Are you snacking? Are you actually running around snacking on the bread in store? Let's see, over here, sell. There we go. They ended. That's nice, that's fine, that's good, that's alrighty. Salt. We got new salt out there, so they will restock that. What are you going to restock? The bacon chips. Well, they have become smarter for sure, our restockers. They're not dumb as a brick anymore, and well. Okay, so they do take out of the truck. That's nice to know. Thank you very much, Shadow Dragon. I didn't know that. I haven't had them doing that before, so I actually didn't have a rat's ass clue about it. I'm not sure what he's doing with that package of bread everywhere. I think he's running around secretly snacking on the bread. But it looks like we're good to start the next day. Because they're growing better at keeping everything restocked. And they're progressively being smarter and smarter. I'm getting scared here. Our restocker started being as stupid as a brick, and now they become so smart they're actually doing their job. One day they might take my job here. Who needs me if the restockers keep getting smarter and smarter? I'm getting scared. Oh well, that's how it is. We should actually, I think, move these back. Move all of this over here. Because that fits with the soda then. Because I just saw that the next green tea we're getting is the big green tea. And we got small green tea here. Then we could have the big equivalents to the small ones right next to them. And I know we just moved this, so now we do it again. We do have something to do then, while we wait for money to come in. And I know I use an awful lot of time figuring out the layout of the things in the store, but I'm trying to be smart about it and having like an idea of where the items are, making it somewhat organized. Well, let's take the milk, put it down here then. There we go. Then the tea can come over here when we get the tea. There we go. And clear this item out. Then gonna move the water over to the other side. Because then we're gonna have the liquid drinks on the other one. Oh, it do? I did not know that. Thank you very much. I did not know that. Let's try clear item. Oh my. And I've been standing here like an idiot. Thank you very much, Shadow Dragon. I did not know that at all. We learn something new all the time. Oh my, this is so much easier. Thank you very much. That's a world of difference. I do not, well, maybe the restockers should get my job because I apparently proven an idiot. But well, that makes it so much easier, especially when we gotta move the cup noodles. It do makes it a whole lot easier. But okay, you have played it a little more than I have. Just a itsy bitsy tiny itsy. We are now able to get the new sodas in a moment. And then I think we're gonna restock the pooping paper. After that. I think the next up is puffed wheat. And pooper paper. Let's see down here. Yeah, we're gonna need some of the pooper paper after that and puffed wheat, but that's all okay. Oops, wrong one. No, that was the right one. There we go. It do make it makes it very much easier indeed. But I'm actually kinda stoked that the restockers do very well now. And I like that they're progressively being so good on making the game better and better. We might be needed to help them with the salt at some point because I see a lack of salt in there. And I'm not sure if we had any more other than the new one. Did he just take the salt? No, the salt is here. So yeah, I do know that. I'm just an idiot to use it. I did know we had the scanner thing, but I'm just simply an idiot using it. I'm so bad at using the scanner. And it's so bad. I played Supermarket Simulator as well, and I was just an idiot using the scanner there as well. It's my curse, I think. It's just my curse being an idiot with the scanner. I do have it. I mainly use it to check how much I'm needed of money for being able to buy the next batch of items I've ordered. Or waiting to have enough money to order, that's the case. So, yeah. I should really become better at using the scanner because I know it makes a world of difference, especially when you get longer into the game. But yeah. That might never happen. You know, old dogs and tricks kind of thing. Cherry soda. I'm not sure about cherry soda. Raspberry soda is good. I know I could leave that at 140, but well. Um, but yeah. Just restocking the new soda pops, soda pops, soda pops. But we do begin to look a lot like a supermarket now, or a mart. We're beginning to get there. It could, of course, always be a little better. But it's getting better. It's not as problematic for us to run it anymore as it were in the beginning. Minty lemon. I'm not sure about that taste. Lemon soda is very, very good, but I'm not sure about the minty lemon. If you had minty lemon soda, please let me know. Let me see. Oh, so you can put them in the fridge now. Yeah, it sounds absolutely dreadful. Lemon, minty lemon. Generally, I do like mint, don't get me wrong. I'm not fond of mint and chocolate together, but mint and lemon sounds very horrible. Um, but well, yeah. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Put this one here, and then we're gonna go in here. Um, let's add this one to cart, the ground meat, and go down the list. Puffed wheat, and let's see, at least these two, and this one. It's gonna be a large order this time. One stack of this, one stack of this, one stack of this, one stack of this, and one stack of this. And we are actually able to get all of it. That surprised me. I know they have been changing around a little on the items. But I think they fit okay on the shelf, so. And it looks okay with the drink department I'm thinking of. I am gonna need another fridge at some point because we got new things to refrigerate. But I think we're doing rather okay right now, at least. Um, but yeah, crackers. Are we out of crackers? We might be out of crackers. I'm not totally sure. I thought we still no. What? Now we have this again. I get so confused about that. Okay, we could do still have crackers. It looks like at least. Good. That's all things we already have. So those can just go into the storage. I think I took his paper. There we go. I think it's smart they're unloading the truck if it's needed. That's smart. They are becoming smarter and smarter. One day they might outsmart us humans. I'm afraid of one day the world will be run by smart restockers, former pool boys. Okay. Sleep very, very well. Shadow Dragon, you're always welcome. It was very nice to have you in here. Hopefully see you around. And get you some well-earned rest. It's always good to get some nice sleep. Let's see now. We're gonna look in here. We're gonna get these soon. We were working on sodas. That's what we were doing. So we're gonna take coconut milk soda can for the next one, energy soda, and the vanilla soda. There we go. So let's look into it. We're beginning to get. Well, we should really not have 2 rows of noodles, should we? We can take the spaghetti. Oh yeah, that's right. We could just clear the shelf. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Put them over here. There we go. We could do that. Not that they stack in that much different on these. So, 1 row of spaghettis. Should be good. 27 of them. No, let's do 2. I'm sorry to hear about the sleeping trouble. I know that problem very well. I'm happy you were swinging along. Hopefully you'll get some well-deserved rest. And thank you a lot for the subscribe. I appreciate it very, very much. It means a whole lot to me when people want to be a part of it. Of course, I'm doing it for my own joy as well, but it just makes so much more fun when people actually want to be a part of it. So, thank you very much. And I hope and fingers crossed that you'll get some good deserved sleep. Well, the noodle patoodle, let's clear this shelf off. Put these over here, then we can sell that one off. Yeah. We can just sell this one off, then clear that section again, and put this one out on the stock. Storage stock. I think we have noodles somewhere out here. Noodles, there we go. And we're having at least the first soda pop already home. How do we look on the stocking? Well, they are stocking. They still have a little trouble keeping up, but they're doing better. So it's not as problematic anymore because they're taking what's most needed. Oh well, they're doing better. Let's say that way, because right now I don't see the green being more urgent than, for example, the bread. But they're doing better. And the water boys totally forget their water. I'm scared about that. Yogurt. People are buying a lot of yogurt. Well, they're doing better. They're performing better. It could be worse. We're all right. Now they're taking same thing on 2 different pallets. We have a double trouble pallet here that I'm not sure about. We're back to the double trouble pallets. That's not all too great. Well, we can do the salt. Let's do the salt. Because I know that one needs a no, they did retouch the salt. Okay, good. I'm not sure what they retouched it with though, because, yeah. I'm always getting confused over those workers, but it's okay. We can manage it. What do you restock? Sugar. Good. They're doing remarkably better. And I know they will progress to make them even better. So I think we're kinda good. We can start the next day. Because if we're gonna look at them restock everything, we're gonna stand here forever. And I'm not really wanting to stand forever. So, for now we're good. Let's take the shelf and move it here for now, because we're gonna progressively get more items and shelves. And I know at some point we will have to um, expand the store again, but we will worry about that when we get there. Right now we're just working our sweet ass up to more profit, more items, more goodies. And our cleaning aisle is looking good. I'm looking very much forward to hitting the bakery and get the bakery going, because that's going to be sweet. Um, it's going to be very sweet to get that. Good night or good morning, and it's evening here. It's Danish, not Dutch. Just if you watch it read back, or else I will tell you next time. Um, and yeah, sleep very good, nice. So have a nice morning, day snooze. Um, so yeah. But I can see why you could get confused about Dutch and Danish, because Dutch has the same edgy sound as Danish do. It's Danish is like Norwegian and Swedish, very Scandinavian sounding, and Dutch is kinda also Scandinavian sounding. But I also think that Dutch is like a melting pot of English, German, French, some Danish words, some everything. And I tried to learn Dutch, and I'm actually more or less able to read Dutch. I'm not good at speaking Dutch. I wish I were, but I laugh every time I try to. Um, like, I know how to say "How are you" in Dutch. That's one of the things. And a big elephant, and I'm reading the newspaper and such. Beginner things. And good evening. But for example, in Danish, good evening would be god aften, and in Dutch it would be goedenavond. Goedenavond. And how are you, or is hvordan går det in Danish, and hoe gaat het in Dutch. So yeah, and it might sound very similar. You're very small, miss. Are you sure you can even see over that card? You're very, very small. Welcome back from Pixieland. You're even bigger than the small lady over there. I know, small old ladies, but still. Well, we're soon getting the last 3 sody pops. And then we're gonna head into looking at if we need something, or if we urgently want something new. Because we got more for this section, and I should really get the first freezer at some point. Let's see, what do a freezer cost? We have not gotten anything. What is this? Well, we do not have anything in the freezer yet, so we might buy a freezer next up and buy some ice cream. You scream, everybody scream ice cream! We will see with time. Also, gonna see if we need anything else for the shop. Ooh, we got a larger fridge. Okay, thank you very much, I think. We in level 19. We miss 2 more levels, I think, for the next restocker duty. We can just take a look. That fridge, is that like... No, it's not like the simple fridge, so we do not really have any kind of use for that one right now. Locker restocker, level 21, yeah. So at level 21 we'll get the next restocker duty, I think. We're approximately 200 from our goal. There's the little lady again. Well, they do keep everything in store, so I cannot be mad at the restockers now. And that's a very weird sentence to say, because we've been bossing so much about the restockers and now we don't have anything to boss about because they're actually doing their job. I'm baffled, I'm confused, I'm somewhat sad we do not have them to curse at anymore at in the same manner. So that's very, very sad in some kind of way. There we go. We are now having all the soda pops. They are very happy for the Longo coffee. That's nice. We're gonna need bread in here. Do we not have any more bread? Is that the case? Let's see. We do have bread, just not much. So we might add one of them to mascarpone. French toast cheesecake. This game tends to make me hungry because of all the goodies, and I know just like very well that many goodies is just wonderful tasting in France. I'm just loving French cuisine in general, and the snacky snacks in the supermarkets are very, very, very tasty in France, most of them. At least the times I've been there, they've been very, very tasty. The types of goodies I've tried at least. But then again, there's so many American candies, sweets and such I would love to try. And you can just not get them here in Denmark. I'm gonna find myself a pen pal or something and exchange goodies. Like, you know, send those gift boxes for each other where you try out the other world's goodies from various seasons. Might need to find one of them at some point, a pen pal like that. So I can try out like rich crackers, cinnamon toast crunch, toaster pasties, such a things, all the weird, wonderful things. Yeah, because well, they should just be great, and we cannot get them as talked about last time. We just recently got Reese's in Denmark and Cheetos. I'm not the biggest fan of the flavors of Cheeto. I'm not sure if just the way we make them for Danish market or if it's in general or because I'm used to the Danish flavors of chips and such. But I'm not really the biggest fan of Cheetos. Reese's on the other hand, I do love Reese's. I love peanut butter and chocolate together. I'm not a big fan of peanut butter and jelly in general. I think also that's something to do with that I'm not have had peanut butter like that from child. Peanut butter has this very distinct taste, very rich flavor. I do love peanut butter cookies though, especially with hunks of peanuts in and chunky peanut butter. Also, actually, hot cocoa or hot chocolate with peanut butter in is also very good. But it's better to use a smooth peanut butter for hot chocolate, so it has this earthy peanut buttery taste in the hot chocolate. My husband makes me that sometimes. There we go. No, no, not the shelf. There we go. Now we had all the soda pops in here. And the restockers are restocking, so can't be mad at that. There we go. No, thank you. Good. So let's see how we fare in here. It looks decent. We're out of bread. Are we all out of bread? Are we all out of bread out here as well? We do have that bread yet. We do still have some bread. Why do they say we're out of bread? Let's see. Meep meep, motherfucker. Here we go. Why do they say we're out of bread when we clearly had bread? That's confusing. We clearly still had some bread left. Well, then we got our little forklift in action here in the shop. That's not something we do very often, put it into the shop, but there we go. There. Out. And then we're gonna start the next day, because now we got everything in here again, more or less. There's still some places missing a little here and there, but it's all fine. They're doing better. And I'm sure that they will do even better when we get the third one soon. There we go. Start day 25. We are almost where we can buy all of these lovely apple detergent, orange, the sliced bread and the pulpo paper. So, that's nice. Let's head into this day with a good mood. Looking forward to see what's going to happen. So, let's just wait out the moment, then we're gonna get the last money we need. We just need people in store first. And that way we're gonna get the money, money, money. Sweet, lovely money. We love our money. But on the other hand, who don't like money? I think most people in the world love money, some more than even others. But it's beginning to look good in here. We now have products on all shelves. We do not have any empty shelves around. Nothing sticking out. Yeah, we do have like section of the shelves empty, but we do not have anyone that's totally empty. That's what I'm meaning when I say we do not have any empty shelves. It's not like I mean we don't have any empty shelf space at all. I know we do that, but we do not have any totally empty shelves anymore. They are all in use, is what I'm meaning, in somewhat quantity. Some more in use than others. There we go. Luckily, she can even see her groceries. And we do not have anyone who's going out empty-handed. They all buy something. Let's see, we're soon there. 100 more. And I know I should probably save up some money and not spending it all the time, but it's just so exciting getting more new stuff in here, and that makes it kinda difficult to not use your money. And in games like this, you get money to use, so it's not like you gonna save them up for a birthday party or anything. You're getting money to use money, so we're gonna need this one and this one this time. We just got this one along. There is an X mascarpone. Is that a shelf item or let's see. We can see that in the store. Mascarpone, water ice cheesecake. Canned goods. We do not have canned goods yet. Just looking if this is something we urgently need. I know the truck is here. We're not having that yet. Gonna need the eco pooper paper. I think we just bought those two, so that's all good. Gonna need one pallet of this, one pallet of this, one pallet of this. And then let's look into mascarpone. Open me, open me, open me. That's a cold unit thing, so we should not have sold off that fridge, should we? Let's see, toilet paper, put that in here. And over here, there we go. Apple detergent, apple scented things, like dish soap with apple scent. It just makes me like wanna lick the dish soap. I'm not gonna do it though because I know soaps taste horrible, but the scent just makes you like wanna take a bite of it, like scented candles. Actually, my oldest daughter once, when she was a toddler, ate some of a candle. Not that it hurt her or anything, since candles are mainly beeswax, but she did, and well, she's very much still alive. There we go. There we go. And in here, and let's take a look. It seems rather okay. One thing we could want was somewhere to see the stock in here, but we do have the computer over here, so it's not that big of a deal. You know, like a tablet, like in the corner kitchen where you can pull up a tablet and see. Ooh. Oh, apparently I needed some air to the brain, sorry about that. But where you can pull up a tablet and see what you urgently miss, but it's not like a big deal. Let's order this one up. And then jump into the stock once again. We just ordered these two. And we ordered another thing. I think that was some pooping paper. One of the next thing is going to be this one. And then I think we're actually gonna head in and buy our first freezer to get frozen treats. Because we do not have anything in freezers yet. So I think that will be our next big step to get our first few freezers. Let's take 2 freezers. And then we can look into, let's see, how much is this? Okay, that's not bad. So 2 ice creams and 2 freezers and what we need mostly else. So there we go. Toilet paper. So we are doing good. Doing better than we had done in a long time. And we're getting money. We're getting upwards in level. So that's all good, all fine. We're almost, we're over halfway to level 20, which means we will soon get the next restocker, hopefully. I know soon is a large term to use when you're 1.5 level away, but you know what I mean. We're closer than we were before. That's what matters. There we go. In here. This one. Going up here. There we go. All good. We're getting good at this, and we're gonna need 1600 to get the next items, but then we're gonna get some frozen stuff, so that's going to be exciting, isn't it? So let's head into the shop and look into how they're faring. Well, they could do worse. I am thinking about the noodles here, where we could put them, but it's not like a snacky snack. So it's not like it fits over the snacky snack aisle apartment. And it's not like totally like spaghetti, so it's not really fitting here at the spaghetti aisle and such either. It's like putting your ass between two chairs. I'm not sure where we're gonna go with it. So for now, it's having its own shelf there. And well, the store is closed. We have a few shoppers left that's needed to be expedited. But beside that, we are doing good. They're not too fond of the salt, the stockers. Maybe they know too much salt is not good for you. The sodas actually seems rather popular. The milk is going well as well. The longer coffee. The snacks as usually is going very well, so that's a good thing. And we could, of course, manage down and only have one shelf of each item. But this way works like a charm that we have some items that's only one shelf and some items that use two shelves. Because like here it's only 24 in each pile. Down here is 64, so it's not that much when they not restocking all the time. So it's not like we're getting trouble for not getting it restocked all the time. We can go in and restock the salt. Then we have something to do, giving them a little time to restock some of the other things. And there we go. Good. There's many salts in one of those packages, which makes one pallet last for a whole lot of time. There we go. Put you right. Oh, I can't actually put it up there. Can I? No. Not my job. Not with this one. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Should be good, I think. Well, the coffee here is lacking a little, but that might be all we're totally lacking in here. We could give them a brief moment to just restock some more items. Look what they're gonna do. And if they go on the count of how much we do have of items, then that's a primary reason why they would keep restocking toilet paper, because we do not have that much toilet paper in store in general. Of each kind, so that makes sense why they would keep restocking that, compared to, for example, the coffee, where we have very huge quantities of coffee. But it's okay. And we miss somewhat about 700s for the next. We can go ahead and open up. We don't miss anything in here. If we urgently miss anything, we might want to hold back and help them. But it's not like we're urgently missing something. There are still 19 pops of this one. So it's all good. When we get this batch I am ordering now, we're gonna wait up for a moment and see if there's anything we need on our storage department again. Because I don't want to get too many new products and not having the others in stock. My logic forbid me. I like being well stocked and well equipped with our products. And it do look good. It do look sweet the way it is, if you ask me at least. What are you restocking? You're restocking. Okay, good. And he's still running around snacking on that bread. He just very fond of his box of bread. That's what it is. He's very, very fond of his box of bread. So that's why it's his support bread. That's what it is. It's his support bread box. That's why he's just running around cuddling it with it. His emotional support bread. So yeah, good. So that's cool. Let's see what else we can go out on the storage unit and take a look. Do we even have more milk out here? Is that why they're not restocking the milk? Because we're out of milk? Silk, 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 where's the milk? I think we're actually out of milk, that's the case. Okay. I thought I was on top of it, but no, we're out of milk. So milk is gonna be one of the things for the next day. Because we ran down on that. So that's going to be one of the things on the next list. We still have some in here. We still have 22, so we're not all out of it. It's not like we're running totally dry on milk. It's all okay. I think we're all dry on yogurt too. Out in the storage department. So we're gonna see what we gonna get after. So that's all good. You need a lot of toilet paper. Do you have the runs? Do you have a hurting tummy? You're needing a lot of different toilet paper too. Hello, little lady. Your arm is doing weird shit. And he's restocking some of the tea, so that's good. What are you going with? Chips. Well, not the tea that needed the most. That was the daisy tea, but you're doing better. Yeah. Let's see, we are almost there. Whoa! All good, all nice. So, almost 20 now. Getting there one customer at a time. You're gonna bake, it looks like it, or making pasta. They're doing a wonderful job over here. And the restockers is doing okay. I will not shame them out for being smarter. They're doing fine compared to what they were. We're soon one or two more customers, then we should be able to get the new items. Let's head into here. We're almost getting there. There we go. Good, so let's head into the stock and look at what we do need. We got sliced bread. We should have milk. I cannot see milk out there. And we should have more yogurt. So I do not see the milk out there. We are soon out of the national triangles. Apparently I need a very lot of air to the brain today. Sorry for yawning sometimes. It's just one of those days. Gonna need the floral detergent and the can of fresh detergent. So we're gonna need a pallet of this, and a pallet of this next up. Good. might change, but that's what we're going for right now. Jump in the pallet thingy. Start with this one. Did I only order one chips, or did I order a pallet? If I only ordered one chip, I'm an idiot. Let's see, we're gonna put this right here. And then we're gonna put this one right here. That looks good. Right in the middle. So now we do have some items in the middle of the store as well. I'm not sure if I only bought one chips. I think I bought a pallet. Oh well. We can always buy more. That's some of the new ice cream. Run in store with that. Look what quantity they are stacking in. 36, that's not bad. We might do 2. No, it should be all good. We're now getting more sodas. Let's see, set price. Let's see. We should be good on having only one department of each ice cream. We should be good with that. I'm not sure, but we should. Then we're gonna need more of that chips if I only ordered one. That's for sure. I'm an absolute idiot then. But, well, I would lie if I said that was something new, that I'm an absolute idiot. There we go. New ice creams. Something new for the store. There we go. And let's head into the computer. We should soon be good with all that. I did only buy one, it seems. Let's try head down, look at the storage. Yeah, I only bought one. Because I'm an idiot. So, that's how I am. That's how we are. Okay. We're good on tea and soda. We got the new 6 new sodas, so we're gonna need another shelf for new soda at some point. And we got jeans now. Oh my you. Okay. I'm curious about the jeans thing. That means we got some new furniture as well. Mixed shelf. Okay, cool. Cloth racks. We could get a clothes table when we're getting there, but for now we're focusing on getting more of the ice creams. Let's see, that should be good. If we take one more ice cream along, then we can look into the next one after that, because right now we need the detergent and the chips as well. The shop is closed. Do we have any more customers out here? No. They ended. And we do have... Did I put milk on? No, but it says I have milk. I'm just not able to see the milk out here. I wonder where the milk are. I absolutely wonder where the milk are. There is the milk. Well, we can take one carton of milk, one box of milk, put in here. Then it's somewhat restocked. There we go. They did refill the coffee. We're missing eggs in here, but they will restock that at some point. He's coming with it right there. And we look okay here, we're okay over here, so let's just hop on and start the next day. There we go, day 27, and I'm one level away from the next restocker. We're getting our goals here. For sure we are. So that's nice. We now got 2 ice creams. We're gonna buy more ice cream. And then we're gonna buy some of the other goodies. And we're gonna need another fridge at some point. We can go ahead and move this one so it's right here instead. There we go. Did I move it a little? It's a little. No, it looks good. It looks like I did right. Good. So we need 1500 something. We will get there very fast. And then we're gonna buy another another rack for here to get all the lovely soda pops on there. And then we got going good. Or we could buy put the rack here, and then the soda pop is in one line. I think we're gonna do that because then we have it like it would be most places. I think that's what we're going for, putting the next one here, making like aisles of stuff. And I know this wall is going to change at some point, but we are not focusing on later on what with the layout. We can always fix the layout later. It seems like people are beginning to buy the ice cream, which is nice. So what did we have on the line here? We do have the next ice cream along next time, so that's nice. We're probably gonna need more racks out here at some point. Now it's kinda okay. We're okay. We are in a good spot with the racks. I can take that one. Because only reason we had that pallet with one on was because I was an idiot when I bought it. There we go, and then head into here and take a brief look around. We're gonna get more detergent soon. We're gonna make more, need more popcorn soon as well. Else we look in a kind of sweet spot with most. Yeah, it's not all too bad. We've seen way worse. We've been way worse. So that's all good. We're gonna get all good here. We could sell the pallets. There we go. And then we can head in here and buy the deliveries. Look in stock. What do we need next up? Gonna need eggs. And we gonna need caramel popcorn. We gonna need, this one is coming in, so we do not need that one. We're good on all of this. We're good here. We're gonna need these two soon as well. And these two are coming in, so that's all good. Let's head in here and take a look. That's all good, that's all good, that's all good, that's so 1,000 we need for the next batch of items. All nice. So that's the new detergent right there. So we are not running low on detergent. And the next detergent's up. Put that right there. And this was that was not what I wanted. I wanted this one. Here we go. Put this one right out here as well. There we go. And then we got the new ice cream. New lovely ice cream for the store. Run in with that. While the shop is just doing shop thing out here. There we go. Good. Set the price on this one. There we go. We're going with a double up here in the store. That's just what we do. There we go. Put this out to the storage unit. There we go. The reason why I put it there is because we're gonna use our sweet forklift to get it up into height. So we actually not having everything get down in the ground level. There. I love that everything is just going in the ordinary warehouse. It's not like you need a freezer unit to the freezing items and such. There we go. Good. And we needed 1,000 something for the next order, so we're soon there. Then we're in a kind of good way again, because then we are able to proceed on buying stuff, new stuff at least. I think we can just take a quick look in here. Sliced bread, we're gonna need that at some point soon as well. We got eggs up for this time. We got 3 more ice creams we need. Let's see, caramel popcorn is in the... We're running kinda low on bacon chips. Good, good, good. Everything's good. We could of course go ahead and buy our next shelf unit, but I would prefer to get the items we need for now. We should be able to get them in just a moment. We just need 1 more customer through the shop. There we go. Because then we're having all the things we need for now. In store at least. And then we can proceed with the ice creams. The frozen section here. They are buying ice cream. So that's nice. Everything seems okay stocked. It's not like oil is getting kinda low in stock, but we still have 14 out here. So it's not that bad. Crackers are getting kinda low, but we still have kinda okay amount of crackers. So it's not like shitty. Okay, can we go in the truck now? Something about we can change the camera. There we go. We're able to change the camera. So we can use it. I'm not sure about if we can use it like this now. That's absolutely hideous in the truck. This is not the best operated thing in the trucks, that's for sure. There we go. But it do works like a charm to get things on the upper shelves on the racks. So that's at least a good thing. So, meep meep motherfucker, there we go. Hammy! The dog is just angry at the husband because he came home. There we go, and Eggies. He's been out shopping. There we go. Late night shopping. There we go. Good. So now, oops, why? There. Good. We should be all good on stock for now. We could of course take another bread with us, but not necessarily necessary. Crackers we're right on. We're gonna need bacon chips, because those are very well selling. And then I think we will proceed with the ice cream. So let's head into the market, look at what that might cost us. That's actually not too bad. So that could be way worse. We can already almost order the next items there. I'm not sure what this one is yet. So we should, I should absolutely get the next shelf of at some point, because then we can begin putting up candy. I'm almost sure candy is going to be a well seller as well. So let's take 2 shelves and then start up with that for the next day. We just need the rest of the people out of the shop if we have any more. We do not, and we're kinda okay in stock. They still need to stock the oil, but otherwise we're good. What are you running with? The oil. Oh, my you, that's nice. And the bread is okay. We do have a little of everything in here, so not getting angry at it. Good. And the ice cream. Good. So let's head in and punch the button. One more day. Day 28 has started. We are halfway to getting the next restocker. And that's the goal. We want another restocker. Sorry, I just had husband coming home and telling about what he bought. He was so sweet. He drove some extra kilometers to get the food for the dog he likes the most. We have a very old pug and he's very selective with food. He has this one brand that he likes and you can only buy it in one type of stores. So we need to drive a little extra to get his food, because well, he only wants this brand, and it's so funny because it's actually a cheap brand, but that's the only thing that goes. Um, so that's just wonderful. He's very 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 good. The dog also a very very cute good doggy woggy, uh, but he's just old. He's he's turning 13 this autumn, and a pug is not generally not getting very old, so we are treasuring the time we got with him. I have never thought he will even get that old, because he is a little um, malfunctional, a little wrongly built from the nature side. He's a little squeaky and creaky. He has one shoulder is a little bigger than the other. The nose is a little crooked and everything. But yeah, I didn't think he would go past 7 years, but here we are going on the 12th. And I wonder how, but I do really treasure the time with him. Good, we should be there in a moment. We are. A little longer, come on. Then we got the next one we put up here for candy, and we put one here for the next soda pops. So after we finished with the ice creams, we will go begin getting all the lovely new things. And just we're gonna add this to the next batch, and then we're gonna add this one to the next batch of items, and we gonna need yum, 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 yum. I think we're gonna need soon this one and a pallet of crackers, but crackers do last a long time, so we're not too bad on crackers even, but it's nice to have them. Nice to be able to have them in store, so it's not the best seller for sure. The soda pops are selling very well though, So sliced bread, lemon, old chips and crackers is the next, so that's 1300. That's all good. Let's run out. Then we can put up all the new stuff. We got this one, the bacon chips. The bacon chips is selling very, very well. I guess they are in real life too, bacon crisps. That's one of my favorite crisps, I can tell. Let me know in the comment below what your favorite crisps are. I would love to know more about all of you guys watching along. Always nice to know people. There we go. This one is going to be right here because that's going to be the next cans of soda. I know it might seem a little odd. We could have put it right there, but there's a meaning to the madness, I think. Do not totally count on there being a meaning to the madness when it's me playing, but I think there's. I have somewhat of a strategy. I'm just not totally sure of it myself either. Pear and apple ice cream. There we go. Good enough. Okay, someone wanted ice cream, it looks like. We just got it up and they already bought it. So that's good. It's a good sign when people start buying things at this moment you put it on the shelf, I think. We're almost where we can buy the next truckload of shit with us. And we are soon where we're getting our next restocker, so that's good as well. And it looks healthy out here. We have a little of everything. I cannot see the yogurt. It says we still have yogurt, but oh, it's right there. Okay, cool. We can take one of them and put a little more in here. I know that's not much. Why are not restocking the yogurt? Maybe because there's so much else they need to restock that they forget something. But it's okay. They do keep it restocked in here. I appreciate that. We are running low on the Diet Cokes in here. Sugar-free soda. But we still have some. We're out of bread slices again. Why are they not restocking the bread? Do we not have any more bread? I thought we had more bread out here. Where is the bread? Bread. 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 I know we're almost out of that one, but the other one we got a whole pallet of. So, why are they not restocking the bread? God bless you. Husband sitting sneezing in the back. Normally he's only sneezing when he's eating products with flour, mostly. But him not eating flour products is like not gonna happen because he loves cake and such. He is having a minor allergic reaction to flour. It's not always. Sometimes he can eat like a whole wheat flour or a whole cake by himself and having no troubles, and other times he only needs a few pieces of pasta and then he's sneezing his heart out. So, actually kinda funny in a sad way. There we go. We're getting all the other bread we needed. We're getting the old fashion chips, the crackers, and the water ice lemonade passion fruit. Good. So that's the sliced bread we just brought. We did buy the crackers. We did buy fashion. We're gonna take cheese flavored chips this time. And we are soon gonna need spaghetti. But not concerningly soon. Looks all good on this department. Well, we are running a little low in the comfort department of toilet paper, but it's okay. It looks healthy. So let's go up here and take on the next ice cream, frozen fruit. We got the next one is the water ice tropical passion. That's the next one's up. I know we have the truck waiting, but it can wait a little. And then I actually want, that's a freezes 2. I would love the cheesecake. Oh, that's only 8 units. So we might want to buy 2 of that. Good. Because 8 units is not much. This one is going to the storage unit. We might want a new rack at some point as well, because we're getting cramped up on the racks. There was the bread. Gonna need a few racks next time, just to be sure. I like to be ahead of things, so we are not like suddenly having something we are not having at all, because we don't have space for it. We are getting bigger and bigger in here. We're closed, so all good. Set the price for this one. There we go. And then we should be able to run into the next day very soon. The smart stockers has been doing wonderful for us being able to start the next day earlier and earlier compared to, for example, last time we played. We had very good waiting times last time on being able to start the days. Not that bad anymore. We're soon, very soon getting the restocker we so urgently need. So that's lovely. That one didn't go in. There we go. Why is this one getting janky? Let's jump out of that view. There we go. That was much better. I don't really like the driving view of this one, but that's okay. Okay. There is different views locally. So when we finished up the ice cream and frozen goodies department, we're gonna head into candies, because the candies has been waiting a long time. So we will just push the button and go into the next day. There we go, day 29 has arrived. We're looking to get 1400 or 1500, so approximately 1000 more. Then we will be able to get the next load of stuff. And then we're gonna get sweet candy. Yum 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 yum. And the next soda puppies. And soon the next stocker. We're going with, was it the cheesecake first? Yes, and then we're gonna buy the next one after that. And at some point I'm gonna go with jeans as well, because that will be right in the middle of the store, as well as this department with frozen things. I think we're gonna have jeans over here, or maybe along here. We could also put the candies up there, but nah, we will have jeans over there, I think. So it's looking good. We're getting at it. We have had a good amount of new products coming in today, and we had a good amount of leveling done already. I know it doesn't seem like it. We only done 2 levels, soon 3 levels, but it is good amount, because you continuously need more XP to get the levels. And we do catch in a little on some of the items we were missing in the store. I know we progressively get more items to get in here as well, so we will not catch up anytime soon, but we're getting better. We're getting closer to being fully with items. Are you gonna restock the sugar-free soda anytime? I'm gonna look forward to have the next restocker, to be sure. For sure. Not to be sure, but for sure. Because that will make it easier to get more products in here. Having every sweet treat, every savory treat, every lovely nice treat in here. What did we have on the list here? We had the next ice cream, we had cheesecake and chips. So, good. And then, of course, when we get the cheesecake and the French toasts, we're gonna proceed into the candies. That's our goal for now. So, 1500, so only a few hundreds away. Sir, your meat is falling out. Your meat is out. Yeah, the meat in your wagon. Your flank steak is falling out. Not the other meat. I think you pulled up the zipper. Did you? Yeah, good. Only the meat in the cart. Your meat is showing from the cart. There we go. Good. That sounded good. Beep, 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 beep. Almost like the clippity clop of a unicorn, you know, the horse. Always fun when you walk around with people and you hear a horse coming, and then instead of saying it's a horse, say, "Oh, look!" or "Oh, listen, I hear the clippity clop of a unicorn," because people get all like, "What the fuck?" That's funny. At least I think it's funny. I know, weird humor, but it's the sweet clippity clop of the mystical unicorn. So, yeah. Weird people out there. I'm included in the weird club. Are you gonna restock that soda or not? It's like they don't like the sliced bread, the small ones, and they don't like the sugar-free soda. Because, well, yeah. I might have to restock the sugar-free soda if they don't want to. Do we have it in ground level? I think we do. There we go. Let's just restock it for those poor souls. Run around here. Sugar-free soda. Maybe they think it's not that important. People would not drink it, but apparently people do like it in this store. I'm not much of a fan of sugar-free soda pops, to be honest. I know sugar is not healthy for you, but I just don't like the taste very well of sugar-free soda. We're now having... What is that? I'm not sure what we unlocked there. It looked like a disease. Are we able to make diseases now? That's a weird thing to sell in a supermarket. Come get your disease here. I think that's because we're able to get the next restocker. We will buy this one. Then I will go in here, and I know it already. We're gonna add restocker locker. There we go. I'm not sure what that thing were. Not sure at all. It looked very, very ill. Oh, I think this is it. That's the new sodas we just haven't opened up. We haven't opened up the jeans. There we go. Good. Next one up was the... yeah, I know, honk honk. Meep meep motherfucker. The French toasties. There's also only 8 on a pallet of these. I do not know what it were we were unlocking. I'm afraid of what that was. We're soon out of grounded beef again. Let's see, is there anything else we urgently miss? We're gonna need to put on that list here for the next one, sweet popcorn. Um, Let's just take a quick look down the list of everything. Comfy toilet paper. That's it, so salted popcorns and toilet paper. So almost 2,000 for the next delivery. That's all good, all fine. That's the chippies. Gonna put that on the racks first. Then we're gonna head in and begin putting up the new items. Let's see. This is the ice cream. We're gonna start with you, my dear. There we go. Now we got all the ice cream flavors for right now. Never get to know if we get any more of them. There we go. There. And then we got the cheesecake. Oh, cheesecake. I love cheesecake. Generally, I love food, if you haven't noticed. It's not like there's something I really, really despise. Oh, well, there is some things I do not like. There is some food items I do not like at all. They stack in 14. So we should probably not having them together with the others, but we will for now. Then we can always move them out and stock it somewhere else at some point. Making some other placement for them. For now we're just gonna put them like that, because then we have space for the French toast as well. And I really like the French toast to go up in there. I know we could just buy another freezer as well, but you know, money, money, money. They will just have to. Oh, did I? Okay, there we go. Can we? No? Okay. What about that? Good. Get out of this one. Sell some pallets. I like this machine. Okay, good. Let's see how we are looking in here. The cherry coke needs a restock, but else we seems rather okay. Yeah, let's see. We have one that needs to be expedited, but beside from that, we're doing good. So we can just head out and start the next day once again. We might want to put 2 racks on. We just restart. Day 30. We might buy 2 more racks and put up, because we're getting slim on space out in the. And it's not like they're very expensive. So let's do that and then wait for people to come buy everything in here. They're restocking the life out of themselves while we speaking. What are you restocking? The chips, okay. I could, while we wait for the for money to come in, restock the cherry coke. Gonna help a little. That's the cherry coke. Or the cherry soda. Just so we don't run too low on it. No, stop grabbing it. There we go. Good. all good. All nice. There we go. And cherry coke out again. There we go. And let's see. They're doing quite good. I'm very surprised about how functional they are after the little update they did on them. It's not like shamefully missing out here anymore. And they do still love some items more than others, but it seems like they're doing their job now. So, I'm glad. I'm happy. Cheesecake. The bad thing about this game is I'm getting hungry. Food, you know. They're not that fond of the soda pops. Maybe the next restocker will be fond of the soda pops. Maybe. We will figure it out when we get him in not that long. We need like 600 more or something. Then we will get him. Then we got John and John to restock. And we got Maurice and Maurice to sit in the cash registers. John and John is former pool boys. I still have these like ghost boxes somewhere around. Like he's still having his emotional support bread box he's running around with. And some of the pallets have some ghost boxes. But let me just remind everybody, it is as early access. It is not the complete game. It's not like we can get angry about small problematics in the game, because it is an early access. We will be able to see some flaws and fails, and there will be changes still to the game. So it's not like a finished product or anything. And they do also remind you that when you log into the game, that it is an early access. It's not the total complete full game as it will be when it releases fully at some point. But for the sake of the players and to make a product that both them and the players enjoy, they put it into early release. So we all were able to give the feedback for them to make it even greater. So let's see. French toast, restock a lock of sweet popcorn, comfort toilet papers, and some racks coming in. Good. Extension, no. Stock, yes. Ground meat. Was that on the list? No. Good. French toast were on the list. Sweet popcorn was on the list. Spaghetti was not on the list. It's about remembering sometimes as well. At least the way I'm doing it. Orange detergent. There we go. That's at least for the next one. There we go. And then we're gonna go down to sweet groceries and put up the first candy. So now we're gonna head out here. And we're gonna find the locker for the new fucker. There we go. That was not the locker, but that's okay. We're gonna need the locker. We want him out ASAP. The new locker for our new employee fucker. There we go. And then we're gonna head around the wall of shame or the wall of fame, call it whatever you want. We are still very grateful about it. There we go. I'm still getting used to it. I'm still surprised. There we go. New locker. We now have 3 restockers. We achieved it We got the first restocker here. We did absolutely achieve it. And we got a shitload of new items in store. So we did awesome today. Let's see, that's toilet paper. Do we have a space downstairs? No, we don't. Good. Let's put it right here then, because we have some new racks. There we go. Gonna run out of this one. Then we're gonna put the new ones up right here. There we go. So there should be space in between. Looks like the same cavity. Space in between the racks. There we go. Then we got this one going down in here. There we go. And then we got the French toast. New product on the shelf again. There we go. Now we are beginning to go on with everything. That stacks in 16, so not even a full box. Okay. There we go. Good. We have enough French toast for sure. They're gonna need to restock the cheesecake very soon. That's why we're gonna buy another fridge at some point to have like these items in. Good. We are all good here. How much did we need for the next batch of items? We're almost where we can get the next batch of items we put up for buying. How are we doing in here? 8 cheesecakes left. What about here? Good. And we're gonna need them to put up coffee soon. Hopefully they will. Now we have another restocker. Be a little more on point with some of them. But they already doing good. He's restocking some sugar. Good. And we got him running out. What are you restocking? Tea and toilet paper. So the double double T's are going out. Look at this. We can now buy this one. Good. Then let's head into the stock unit. I know I'm using the stock unit a lot, but that's because with every order we do, I would like to stay on top of if we miss anything. And the easiest way to do that is by the stock unit. I could use the storage department as well, but in there it's not as easy to see, so I like to use this instead. Good. The next is the sweet waffles. And the sweet chocolate cookies. And the sweet cupcakes. Then we get the last 3 goodies for that. There we go. And that's 700, so that's gonna be a job for another day. And let's head into here. That's the new spaghetti box. And laundry detergent, orange detergent. There we go. And then the meat. Good. And the day has ended, all nice. And the first sweets to the shop. We are now having sweets. Let's put them sweet candies out here. How many do they stack? 45? Well, we should actually be able just to have one shelf of each then. Not like we need to double up on that, I think. I think that's all good to not double up on. There we go. So now we got candy out here as well. We're beginning to look a lot like a star here. Everywhere we look. And they're doing good. Let's see How are we looking? Milk is missing. Coffee is missing. We might just take a moment to let them restock, so they can get some of the items they miss restocked. I don't want to mumble jumble too much around and restock too much for them. We have so much else to do. So we will just let them take their sweet time and restock a little. It's not gonna take that long time now. We got 3 restockers, so and then I think we will proceed approximately half hour more of the stream, and then we might thank off for the day. I think that's going to be the plan. So a half hour more of this madness. Do we even have more yogurt out there? I don't feel like they're... Yes, we do. I just don't feel like they're stocking the yogurt, but that might be because there's so many up there still. 20. What are you coming with? The coffee? Oh, yes. Good. So now they're beginning to restock everything. That's good. Just a little longer, then we will open up for another day. Another day, another good day. There we go. Working like a charm. Then we got one more coffee that needs restocked. Some of the tea that needs restocking. The bread out here. This way we are forcing them to restock some of the things they're not normally restocking that often. The milk, for example. They're not very good at the milk at the moment. But it looks like they procedurally have been better and better. That's some of the ice cream. Good. Also, we do have a lot of goodies now they need to restock, so it's not like I can blame them not being on top of everything all the time, even with 3 restockers. And we know one of the restockers will have his emotional support bread along all the time. That's some wheat puffs. Whey puffs. There we go. And you're gonna restock some meat. Put your meat in the freezer, sir. There we go. You are on the ice cream team, or... No, you're team yogurt right now. Okay. And over here... we do not have any more. Good. Team yogurt, go, go, go. You're on team... salted popcorn, caramel popcorn. You seem to be on team spaghetti. Okay, good. You and your support bread. Could you imagine being in a supermarket somewhere and one of the restockers, one of the workers were running around with a box of bread all the time? It was his emotional support bread. You would think like, what the fuck? Good. What are you on? You're on Team T. Good. Team Lemon Tea. That's you. Oh, good. You're on Team... still on Team Spaghetti because the other pallet ran out. I like that they take the pallet with the least amount of groceries on before they proceed. You're on Team Smell Fresh. Good. Also, if I interfere too much with the restockers now, it will get confusing because I might take something they already restocked and get annoyed at myself. We're gonna need them to restock some of the sodas. You're on Team Ice Cream. You're also on Team Ice Cream. Everybody like ice cream. Ice cream, you scream, everybody scream ice cream here. So. And this is restocked French toast and the cheesecakes. You're on the Team Ice Cream again. We have 2 more Team Ice Creams that needs to be done if everyone wants to take it. Else we got Team Soda and Team Cup Noodles. So what are you on? You're on Team Laundry Detergent. Okay. Orange Detergent Team. You're on Team Big Bread. Okay. Go, go! Who wants to win for Team Soda here? You're on Team Ice Cream. Okay. No one wants Team Soda or Team Cup Noodles. Next team up. What are you going to do? Team Water Boy. Okay. We got a shitload of pallets. We should sell some of them. There we go. And you're on Team Ice Cream. That's the last ice cream. Good. What are you going to be on? You're gonna be on Team T. Good. Team Water came back. What are you gonna be now? You're gonna be Team Other Water. Okay. Team Ice Cream's back. What are you going to do? Find a place for the ice cream, of course. You're gonna be Team Salt. Salty team. Good. And Team T has gone back. Well, take some of the other shelves for God's sake. There's plenty of place around the corner right over here. What are you now? Team Cracker. Team Water going in. And heading out. As Team Other Water. My little water boys. Team Salt is coming back. Gonna turn into Team Oil. Nobody wants to be Team Soda Pop. Team Crackers are going in. And what team are you choosing, sir? You're soon running out of options here. You're gonna be Team what? You're gonna be Team Soda, finally. Finally. Water coming in. Going out as Team Cup Noodles. And Oil coming in. You must almost get into being a Team Soda Pop as well now. What are you going out as? Let's take a look. I'm gonna follow you. You're gonna be a Team Soda as well. Wonderful. Now we get all the Team Sodas. Look at that. Now we almost all things restocked. And then we might be able to do 2 consecutively days again. When we got all the Soda Poppies restocked. Look at that. Good boy. Next Soda Pop up. Look at that. Now pallets of Soda Pops are going in a row. Soda in a row are going ho hey. He has his emotional support toilet paper and he has his emotional support bread. So we know 2 of the stockers that way. We only have 1 Soda Poppy left. Or 2. 2. He's restocking the cherry. And then we should get the last one coming up now, and then we have nothing more to do. Good. So now we can run out and take the next day. We are all fully stocked for the first time in like a week. There we go. Day 31 appeared. 1 month in this mart. 1 month. This is what we're looking at after 1 month. It might not seem as a lot, but it's a huge win. We have come far. We struggle with stupid restockers, but now we have gotten smarter restockers. We struggle with missing money. We struggle with missing products. We struggle with every goddamn thing. And look what we are at now. Still missing a lot. But getting better. Still missing an awful lot, but we're getting better. We're getting there. Hello, sir. Welcome on our 1 month. We might have a discount. You might be surprised. Maybe you can get a free blowjob at the cash register. Nobody knows today. It's the 1 month anniversary of this mart. Hello, miss. Nice shoes. Nice butt. What are you choosing? Oil, salt, flour, sugar, eggs. Are you gonna bake? Are you making us a 1 month celebration cake? Are you? Maybe someone is going to burst out in a bon anniversaire song. Happy anniversary song in French. Bon anniversaire. You're gonna wash something. What are you gonna wash? I'm gonna stand in your way. Look at that. Being annoying. Good. And you are gonna drink water. You're boring. You're gonna wipe your ass, bake a cake. Okay, good. Do it in the right order, miss. You gonna make popcorn. Are you coming with the cart full of popcorn later for 1 month celebration? Well. Beef patties and candies is the next order. So we can look at the computer for a moment. At the collection. At level 23, we're gonna get poultry. We're gonna get bread at 30. This, I think, is because of the bakery. Also bakery. Bakery. We are getting more eggy breakies and milk, I think. This, I do not know. Maybe it's sour cream, maybe it's like whipped cream. Cheeses. We missed one yogurt dessert. We got vanilla and chocolate pudding we're missing. We're getting a snacking and ready meals at some point. We're getting ice cream, more of these goodies. We're getting a shitload of ready meals and pizzas. We're not in the canned goods business yet. We're getting something here on the next level. I do not know what it is. We're also missing some of the new pasta thingies. We're not in the cereal market yet. We're getting here on the biscuits, chocolate bars. We're gonna get that candy and chewing gum. We're gonna get an awful lot of that around level 100. If we get to level 100, that is. Depending on if people want to watch it that long time. If they do, of course, we're gonna continue. If not, well, at some point we might abandon the game, at least for a little time. We're gonna get more laundry objects as well. At level 25. Home cleaners we're gonna get as well. Gonna get more jeans, sweaters and shirts. I'm not sure why we'll get pallets, but who am I to judge? Gonna get baskets. We still have an awful lot to unlock. That's for sure. But we're getting better, we're getting there. And we still miss like 600, almost 700 for the order we have up right now. But we're over halfway to level 22. So that's a good thing. We are always exciting on leveling up. We are almost a quarter of the way through the 100 levels there is at the moment. I'm sure this game is going to progress and develop further on with even more products, more things than just the level 100 is. It seems like a huge amount, but we're having so much fun with it, and that it more wants more, you know? And I'm sure that when people reach level 100, they will still want more of it, because it's generally just a good game. There is, of course, some waiting time in the game, because you're managing. You're not restocking all the time. You're not sitting in the cash register. You could if you would. Um, so there is some things about just standing around, chilling out, looking at money sailing in and using them again. Every woman's dream, watching money roll into the account and just being able to spend it all on shit. So there is this element of just chilling. Um, I think that's the case of it. Also, that gives it this slow pace kind of vibe because you don't have to run around like a chicken without its head all the time. Which means a great deal to me because I'm getting like Farming and Supermarket Simulator. I really love the game. It's an awesome game and you have lots to do all the time. You're not standing still at any point in that game. On the other hand, I cannot play it too long at one time because I get confused over what I'm doing and triple over myself, and I can get confused in this game too sometimes because when I'm trying to do the stock management and such, but not on the same level and scale as I get in Farming and Supermarket Simulator. If I don't know if you get what I mean. When so much is happening all the time and you're trying to stumble your way through it, you easily get confused. Okay, stock management. We're gonna need beef patties next. And we got all the candies now. We're in the candy business. We're gonna need salted popcorns next. We do not have any more salted popcorns. Gonna need 2 sugars and 2 flours. We're gonna need water bottles. We're gonna need lemon tea. And we're gonna need apple detergent. So that's gonna be the shopping list for next time. Gonna go down to sweet groceries. Put on another of the flour and the sugar. So next time is 2,200 something. That's gonna take some time before we reach that. But that's okay. It's not like we're all out of stock. So I think we got the meat right there, so we're not gonna... No, that's the other meat. That's absolutely the other meat. Now we're getting a little confused, but that's because we got 3 kind of meat packages looking a little alike. So we're gonna take the green waffles and put them in here. New candy. There we go. We should really put this down here. You're buying it before I set the price, miss. That's not nice. Because then we're gonna have 3 shelves up here. Let's just clear this one. I like that we got the hint from Shadow Dragon about clearing off the shelves like this. So much easier. So much freaking easy. There we go. I guess it's a good sign when people cannot wait to buy the things you put up, so they just rip it off the shelves. But also a little annoying when you are trying to put up prices. But hey, better that way than they don't want your shit. We got this one. Day has ended. Good. All people out of the shop. We're almost up to the first 1,000. And we're good on stuff. So let's just run out, push the button while we put up new stuff. Because we used a lot of time on looking at them restock yesterday. So we do not want to do that again today. There we go. Because then we have something to do with restocking all of this while we wait. There we go. Oh, the truck had to wait overnight. Sorry for the trucker Joe, but that's how it is. Then he could take a break. Good. Run out with the last candy thing. We're now in the candy market. We go full up. There we go. Good. We can, for the fun of it, look at the recap from last day. I'm not really looking into the recaps because I know they're gonna complain about what we do not have. And we are still an awful lot we do not have. But we can, for the fun of it, try. I also get a lot of 5 stars, so that's good. We sold, like, how many items? 540. So that's good. Well, here, store without large pack of green tea. I couldn't find our cereal. No, we do not feature cereal. It's not as many bad ones as I thought it would be. Oh, I couldn't find the mascarpone. I'll come back next time if I see chocolate pudding. There's not even any canned beans. No, we don't feature canned items. Oh no, I couldn't find grey jeans. No, sorry. I'll come back next time if there's cereal. Cereal might be one of the things we're gonna look into. Mascarpone as well, apparently. Blue jeans. Jeans, they're asking for a lot too. They're just asking for everything in here. Canned beans. Peas, please. Pack of green tea. Canned peas. Orange soda. The cashier are unpleasant and very slow. We might have to talk to the cashiers now. So, let's just do a pep talk. Excuse me, good sirs. If you keep continuing to be unpleasant to our shoppers, I'm gonna run you over with the forklift. Is that accepted? Good. Or else you will not get the salary you're not getting anyway. Good. Thank you. There we go. Management done. And then we are 1,000 from the next point. Good, good, good. Pep talk to the cashiers. Good. Feeling good. Always good. And they're doing their job, so that's nice. He are still struggling with his emotional support bread. I think he's going through a rough time. That's why he has to have his emotional support bread. And the other one with the emotional toilet paper maybe have a rough time as well. Or he has the runs. That's why he always run around with a bag of toilet paper, because he has to shit all the time. That might be the case as well. I'm not sure. But I don't care they're running around with the ghost boxes as long as they're doing their jobs. It's not hindering them in doing the job, so I don't really care much for it. But I think we will end it here. I know we're in the middle of the day. We will continue next time. Getting more groceries. We got the restocker, we got the coffee, we got an awful lot of other stuff in here this time. I hope you had a blast watching along. I had a blast making the video. If you did, please subscribe, like, follow, click the little bell if you want notifications. And I hope to see you around, because Shield Maiden is out of here. Hey!